I bailed the night before my best friend's wedding. Ashley had been planning this thing for 8 months, and I was supposed to be her maid of honor. I had the dress, the shoes, everything ready, and then I just didn't show up. My boyfriend Joel didn't want me going. We'd been together for 2 years, and the last 6 months he started moving weird. He'd go through my phone when I was asleep. He kept saying Ashley was trying to turn me against him. 2 weeks before the wedding, he told me I wasn't allowed to go. Not asked, told. He said if I went, I could find somewhere else to live. We lived in his apartment, my name wasn't on the lease, and I'd moved 4 hours from my family. I was working part-time at a coffee shop, barely making enough for groceries. I had nowhere else to go. I told Ashley I couldn't make it, made up some excuse about work. She went quiet, and I could hear how hurt she was. The night before the wedding, Joel came home early. A machine broke at the warehouse. I was on the couch scrolling when he walked in. Ashley had just posted on Instagram a video of the bridesmaids at the rehearsal dinner getting their nails done. He saw me smiling at it and asked what I was looking at. I showed him. He asked why I wasn't there. I said I had to work. He asked why I wasn't at the rehearsal dinner happening right now. I told him I had a shift, but I was sitting on his couch. He caught me in the lie without trying. He asked if I was planning to go tomorrow. I hesitated. He said if I went, we were done and I could pack my stuff tonight. I started crying because I was cooked. He didn't comfort me, just said he was taking a shower, and when he got out, he wanted an answer. When he came back, I told him I wouldn't go. He nodded and told me to come to bed. I said I needed a minute. I opened Instagram to DM Ashley. I was sick, but her last message said she loved me and couldn't wait to see me tomorrow. I started typing, then deleted it. Did that like 10 times. Joel came back out looking pissed, asked what I was doing. I said nothing. He walked over and grabbed my phone. I stood up and told him to give it back. He held it above his head. I reached for it and he shoved me hard. I tripped over the coffee table and hit the floor. We both froze. He'd never done that before. I got up and went to the bedroom, locked the door. He tried the handle, saying he didn't mean it, that I upset him, that if I just listened, everything would be fine. I sat on the floor thinking about my mom, who spent 15 years with my stepdad, who talked to her exactly like this. I promised myself I'd never end up like her, and here I was being exactly like her. Joel passed out on the couch. I could hear him snoring. Joel worked a double tomorrow, 6 in the morning until 9 at night, 15 hours to disappear. I didn't sleep. When his alarm went off, I faked being asleep. He came in and stood there for a minute, then left. I heard the door close, counted to 60. His Nissan pulled out of the lot. I moved fast, threw clothes in suitcases, grabbed my laptop, chargers, documents, took the cash I'd been hiding, $240 in tips, called my brother while I packed. He answered and I started crying. Told him everything. He said he'd come get me, but he was 3 hours away. I said I'd meet him halfway. I was loading my trunk when I heard tires. Joel's car pulled back in. He forgot his lunch. He got out and saw my suitcases, started walking toward me fast. I threw the last bag in and slammed the trunk. He grabbed my arm as I reached for the door. I yanked away and got in, locked it. He was yelling and banging on the window. I started the car and he slammed both hands on the hood. I put it in reverse and hit the gas. He had to jump back. I drove out shaking so hard I could barely hold the wheel. Kept checking my mirror. His car never came. Met my brother at the rest stop. He loaded my stuff without questions. Joel called 83 times that day. The voicemails went from apologetic to mean. The last one said he'd find me. I went to the police, filed a report, showed them the bruises. Ashley texted 2 hours before her wedding asking where I was. I was at the police station and couldn't even answer. She didn't talk to me for 2 months. When she finally called, I told her everything. She cried and said she knew something was wrong, said her wedding was beautiful, but she kept looking for me. I told her missing her wedding was the worst thing I'd done to someone I loved, but staying one more day with Joel would have been worse. She forgave me eventually. Took time, but she did.